And welcome back. This is Spider of Crescendo Games. I've got to my right something this way. He's this way. I've got Credo, who's got James Lamont as his name, and below us, I've got Tasha, also known as Curry. Thanks, guys, for being on. There's butter on my kitchen floor. I just discovered this as I put my bare foot down in it. We're just going to go with it. Going with it. That's so gross. Send help. All right. So
I like to come with a name, so I literally went and Googled vampire name generator, and that's what came up. So that
that works. So we're going lo-fi tonight because I was a complete... Today, I showed up at work and then was up because I was going to drop the map. And, like, I have a map.
Nice.
It's right here. I made one. I was going to put it on to... like, a nice little, like, thing. And then work hit me right across the eyes, and then it kept hitting me across the eyes, and then I came home, and there was no chill, or very little chill. And the only way for there to be chill was to get everybody out for an extended period of time. And then I came back, and then there was no chill. So I apologize. So what we're gonna do... I'm gonna open up a Google Doc as we're going. Drop it in the comments. Well, drop it in the chat and in the comments, and then we can just go from there. So we're gonna be running Undying, which is PBTA Diceless Vampires. This is entirely Credo's fault. Cal, this is your fault that we're doing this.
I probably should have grabbed my copy.
You probably should have done that.
I've got the digital in front of me, but
right. Tasha, do you have a digital copy?
No.
Okay.
I should be able to post it
for a. Can you send her the link for that really quick, Cal?
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Because, yeah, you kind of need to do that. You kind of need that. So this is very much what would normally be called a story game.
I posted both the main book and the playbooks in the group chat.
Thank you. Discord or here?
Discord.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I can post documents here.
You should be able to. You should be able to at least drop them into the private chat. All right, we're putting this in here. So this is now in our that's there in our stream and our private chat. Here's the Google Doc I'm going to be writing in as I construct the map that I should have made while I was at work, but then life decided to intervene. And man, did it.
Yeah.
So,
well, that was me.
All right. So this is Undying. Beautiful little book.
Oh, you got the soft cover.
I tried to order the hardcover and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, that sucks.
I was there on the phone with you. We were talking about it. I was literally trying to do it and I couldn't do it.
Oh, I thought you were trying to order the soft cover.
No, I was trying to order the hardcover. It wouldn't let me. So I eventually gave up and just ordered the hardcover and just, decided that that was enough. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I have read through this book twice. As anyone who's ever read an RPG book will tell you, that means jack.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. Fortunately, they have a really nice session for first session setup here. So we are going to just run the first session. And when we're done, and then we're going to bed. Let me pull that up really quick. So this is just like scheming vampires, Tasha. This is like you go out victimize humans, climb the ranks, like it's think Underworld without the werewolves, and that's essentially what you got.
It is sort of what Vampire the Masquerade thinks it is.
Yes.
There's no superhero vampires in this. They are very much vampires.
Yeah, no comment. I've always found I've personally always found I've always
Vampire
found
the
Vampire the
Requiem.
Masquerade to be, how do I put it?
Yeah.
Pretty much everything that was in the original World of Darkness line, I looked at it and said, okay. And then I read the new World of Darkness line. I'm like, but this is literally everything that I wanted from the old World of Darkness line.
Yeah.
Except, it took them, I don't get the nostalgia, at all. But
I get the nostalgia with Mage, but that's it. Because mages are meant to be, explosive, massive impacts on the world.
Have you ever played any?
To be.
Have you ever played any of the World of Darkness games, Tasha?
Yes.
Oh, really? Which ones?
The first one.
Like Vampire, or are you talking about actual World of Darkness?
The vampire one.
Oh man, so I've never actually played it. So I'm talking mad shit.
I've played a little bit of it, not very much.
That's more than me. Just for the record, that's more than me.
I have played a little bit of Masquerade. I did not like it at all. I played Vampire the Requiem. That's a lot better. I've played Mage the Awakening, which is good, but I do prefer old World of Darkness Mage.
Sure.
I've played more than that too.
I've always wanted to play Changeling, The Lost. I've always wanted to play it.
Yeah,
that's the one I've really wanted to play. And
Same.
Someday I may just sink the absurd amount of money that that it would take to do that. I forgot to draw up all the hunting grounds. Uh-oh. Okay. So I'm following the directions in the book on page 145. So, I'm literally just going to go down the checklist. I will be writing
one thing
down.
That doesn't mention in the character creation stuff in 145 is one thing that's at the very beginning of the book about us deciding what the powers and drawbacks of the average vampire is.
Ooh, okay.
So we need to actually describe what a vampire is.
Okay. Let me introduce the NPCs. We can do that, and then we'll make characters. Because I don't think actually taking characters will take very long. At least I don't think it will. All right, so this is Atchison, Kansas. We are going specifically against against one of the directions inside of the book. The book says to do it in a big city. However, when you take a look at Atchison's lore, here, I'll just drop it. It's perfect. It's just a perfect place. I dropped that into the private chat on the side, and then I also dropped it here. Atchison, Kansas is considered one of the most haunted towns in all of the United States. I
love it how the first line is named after Senator David Rice Atchison, and he looks like a vampire.
Right? Yes. Yes. You are starting to see my point. This is an old river town that just, it is. Yeah, and David Rice does indeed look like a vampire. So we're breaking the rules, but this is a place of old money. It is also one of the most haunted towns in America, as I've brought up. People there's a lot of tourists who come through here. There's the college, Benedictine College, which literally, apparently, sits on top of a bunch of caves that are exercised every year. Like, I mean, like, okay, are we technically breaking the rule? Yes, but are we breaking the rule? No, not really. This is just a phenomenal place. So, and given that I lived there for a couple of years, I have some thoughts on it. So the big thing that that's afflicting the whole entirety of Atchison, because again, this is an old town. This is old money. These people are insular. They don't go out. So they are afflicted with something called the Mark of Cain, which is essentially vampire AIDS. I don't really know what it does beyond that. It transmits somehow. Humans can pick it up, but it doesn't hurt them. So, if you can find somebody's favorite human and lace them with the Mark of Cain, you can, kill people indirectly. So that's the in bigger cities, it's generally not as much of a problem because it's not as insular, but the people of Atchison, or the vampires of Atchison more like, are so interconnected.
Amelia Earhart was from there.
Yes. And she left as soon as humanly possible.
Yep.
So yeah, there's like, what I'm going to do while we are playing, I am actually going to bring up Google Maps and just have it running in the background. Like, I'm pulling it up right now. Because I can actually, like if you take a look around, you will actually find stuff. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. There's of course the Atchison Golf Club, which of course is highly exclusive, and you don't go in there. And if you notice, there's a lot of green, there's a lot of forest, and a lot of spots. So this is a very overgrown, very, very, very decrepit place. Let's see here, his wife. So the big dude is Thomas Atchison, who has been around for a while. He is currently married to Mrs. Veronica Atchison, who has found some kind of cure, some sort of hold off for this Mark of Cain thing. Nobody talks about what it is. She won't share it, except with her husband, Thomas. But it's more of a blackmail sort of a thing. She can pretty much get away with whatever she needs to get away with up until a point, because literally if he doesn't give her what she wants, she just withholds whatever it is. And he dies. He doesn't want that. So, so he is so that's the happy part there. Mrs. Veronica Atchison, she does go, she will not be happy if you don't call her Mrs. Veronica for whatever reason. So she discovered a cure. Let's see here. And she in turn she is the maker of Jane Elk, who is actually Thomas Atchison's first wife.
That's rough.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better because Veronica has kept Jane around as her little side piece. So basically she's gotten herself into, so she's the one who turned Jane. Jane married Thomas first, and eventually at some point Veronica made her move. ousted Jane, and now basically keeps her as her play toy. And there's very little Jane can do about it. Whether or not Thomas actually gives a crap about his first wife is unknown. So is given status for favors. But
So are we setting this in today or in a previous time period?
I'm sorry. What are you asking?
What year is it?
Let's set it in 1990. So
Okay.
it's close enough, but not quite there.
There is probably one rich guy in town with a mobile phone.
Yeah, and it's probably Thomas.
Yeah.
But she is so so I'm just typing this all in. So Jane definitely hates Thomas. Something bad went down, and while she may not like Veronica, she still she hates her ex-husband. So and she also hates the crap out of Veronica as well. Sorry, I'm taking a look at my map. All right. Then we have two people. We have three people that are independent of this little web. So you've got this little, triangle going on.
Love triangle.
I don't know if I call it that, but one of them is called Kelvin. He's just a plebeian who was saved from getting the mark by Thomas. So he's in deep with Thomas, and even though he's not a patrician, he's gonna, he's gonna come to bat for him. Aside from that is Thomas's brother, Paul. He claims to have found a cure for good vampires. So he's saying that the mark does not afflict you if you get yourself off humans. Which is like,
not happening.
Right, which is almost impossible. But he's saying it's possible to do. And then the last guy is Dimitri. Just arrived in town on the run from the Moscow Patriarchate vampire hunters.
Nice.
So I have just established in this world, the Russian Orthodox know that vampires are real. They have vampire hunters, and he's fled from Moscow, and he's made his way to Atchison because it's so insulated and it's so out of the way that he doesn't think anyone's going to follow him.
Will get noticed.
Right. That's what he's hoping for. That's what he's hoping for. Whether or not that's what's actually going to happen, we'll find out. So now that we've got, I've got that in the Google Drive doc. Thanks for your patience on that. So we are going to establish some vampire lore. There's three of us, so we can't do ties, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. So if you guys are wanting to, you can go to page 72 in the book, 73-ish. I'm going to read off the common lore stuff, and we're either going to, and we're all just going to, I'm going to list off the options, and then one at a time, we'll just make our vote. So here's our first one. When a human dies with the blood of a vampire in their veins, they become a new predator. they either are bound to the maker by the person who sired them by the blood, or they awaken as a starving, bloodthirsty fiend, or they are angry, confused, and emotionally frail. They need your guiding hand. Tasha, of those three, what's the one that sounds the best to you?
So our choices are
Bound to
new
us.
predators, bound to us,
or are fragile and need guidance.
and are fragile and need guidance.
Right. Those are the three options.
Yeah. Bound to us,
Probably.
independent, fragile.
Let's go with new predators.
Better
Okay,
bound to
so
us.
awaken a starving, bloodthirsty fiend. So
Yep.
that's Tasha's vote. What's your vote?
Mine is that they're bound to us.
I hate you both.
I was tossing up between the two of them, so I just kind of flipped a coin in my head.
Are you changing your vote, Tasha?
Sure.
Okay, well then in that case, that's what it is.
And that would also explain the relationship where there's the siring that happened between the three vague leaders of the town. She's literally bound.
Right, but somehow that means that Veronica got the leg up on her maker.
Yes.
I don't know how she did it, but normally she shouldn't be able to do that, which means she figured something out. Don't know what that is. We're gonna move on. Let's see here. So destroy. When you obliterate a predator's body, so a vampire's body, or when you sever their head and stuff the mouth full of garlic, or put a torch to their body, or bathe their body in the sun's holy rays, or drive a wooden stake through their undead heart. Can we please not do the sunlight one?
No.
Please,
Stake through the heart. I love the sunlight, but I like the sunlight when being like in animal form or whatever. You're not affected by it.
Yeah, okay, that's better, but like, I'm a Dracula nerd when it comes to the book.
Yeah,
and
true.
I love the fact that Dracula can go out in the sun. It has always bothered me. Like, oh my goodness, the sun. It's like, no, please don't do that.
I do agree.
Okay, but we still have like four. So we have four choices: sever the head and stuff the mouth full of garlic.
See, I like the stake through the heart myself.
Okay, all right. We're getting a vote for steak. What about you, Tasha? What are you thinking?
The steak.
Okay, all right. Well, it doesn't matter what I vote.
What are you going to vote for?
Garlic.
I would have. I think I'm happy with it because steak would have been my second choice. I think my first choice would have been the garlic or torch.
Well, we can have multiple. We can say both the garlic.
Choose at least one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm fine with that. If you sever the head of a vampire and stuff its mouth with garlic, or stake it through the heart, it dies permanently. Okay. Let's go to our next one. Decay. When a predator is destroyed, its body either disintegrates, congeals into a pool of blood, or desiccates into a mummified corpse. I'm sorry.
I like the blood.
The pool of blood. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's way better.
Comes a congealed pool of blood. Like that's just so gross and so icky.
So over the top.
It's awesome. When a predator is confronted with choose one of the following. The GM says what they must do and how much blood they must spend to overcome the hindrance. So keep in mind, y'all are telling on yourselves right now. So like this is the shit that you want me to throw
read
at
that one
you.
Again?
I haven't finished reading it. I'm just
okay.
saying that these are the weaknesses that if they're presented, you have to do something about them. And I tell you how much blood you have to spend to get around it.
Yep.
Notice that there is no set limit in the rules of any kind. Just, a thought. But you have to choose at least one. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 options that they present, and you must choose at least one of them. Garlic, holy symbol, consecrated ground, entrance to a home. So, like, you literally can't go in.
I like the entrance to the home. I don't really like the holy symbol one, because for me, the most badass vampire moment in any movie ever is from the Van Helsing film from like the early 2000s, where Dracula grabs the cross, it sets on fire, and it melts in his hands. So badass.
Ow. All right, I'm fine with striking that. If entrance to a home, I think. What do you? So sorry, garlic, holy symbol, consecrated ground, entrance to a home, or running water, such as a stream or a river, which might explain some of the because Atchison is actually a river town.
On a river,
it has
yeah.
a lot. It has a lot of running water. Actually, you go into the right spots.
Missouri River.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful waterfront. Beautiful, beautiful waterfront. Used to walk along it all the time. And because the town is so freaking small, like you can pretty much go out at night and it's fine because there's nobody around. And so you can walk like the river, like you can go right up to the river and like pitch black and it's fine. Or at least it was. I don't know about now. So garlic, holy symbol, consecrated ground, entrance to a home, or running water. I know that Cal asked for entrance to a home. What about you, Tasha? What do you want on this list?
I guess let's go sacred ground.
Okay. All right, which kind of makes sense because otherwise they're just praying all over the college. There's probably ways to get around it, and then obviously garlic, because garlic.
Yeah.
I mean that just makes sense. What? Why have I been signed out? That's not nice. Okay, back in. When the sun's rays grace the earth, the weight of the predator's curse is heaviest. Predators either succumb to a dreamless, sleep-like state, are awake during the day, though lethargic, weak, and easily overpowered by prey, or they may will themselves ambulatory during the day by spending 1 blood per waking hour. Cal, what's your
I like awake during the day. If we're not going to be vaporized by the sun, then we may as well use it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Can be awake during the day.
Yeah.
Though lethargic.
As long as we don't sparkle, I'm good.
Oh my god. Get out. You even brought up
It is actually mentioned that you can have that as an option early on. Like at the very beginning, there's like a section on vampire lore. I don't know why anyone would, but
hey, I said as long as we don't sparkle, I'm good. Okay, I'm against it.
Quick story because I think it's funny. We went to, when Maria and I were dating, we went to we went to like a Books A Million. So we're sitting there, and we walk in, and it's Halloween time. So like the Twilight series is being prominently displayed because at the time it was the big thing. And I was just curious, right? Like, I mean, I've heard so much about these books. I start reading one. And I just go, the narration's not very good. I start reading it out loud. Maria and I are laughing because both of us have been, both of us are. Well, I mean, we were literally reading Dostoevsky as part of dating. Like, I mean, sorry, there is a caliber of reader at that point. And so we were laughing at it because it was just so bad. And at the time, Maria was taking a World War II class and had been learning a lot about Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things that people don't know, or at least this was the thing she had told me, was that Mein Kampf was actually regarded as a rather poorly written work in Germany, because most of the people in Germany had the equivalent of a master's degree in philosophy. So nobody read Mein Kampf. And to prove it, at one point, then they had a dinner party where they knew Hitler wasn't going to be there. So the number 2 guy to the number 20 guy were all going to be in the same room. And they all made a bet. And the bet was whoever has read Mein Kampf pays for the meal.
And none of them had.
None of them had. They all had to pay their own dinner that night. So I'm like, Maria's been telling me about this, and she's been, talking about it. And so I just get this idea. I get up, I walk over to the history section, and I grab Mein Kampf, and I bring it over and sit down with Stephanie Meyer's book in the middle of a Books A Million. And I begin to alternate reading paragraphs out loud. I go to page 1 of Breaking Dawn, go to page 1 of Mein Kampf, and start alternating paragraphs. And the style flowed for the first 3 pages.
Yep.
It was uncanny. Like, Maria and I are like looking at each other like, this is supposed to be a joke. Like, this isn't supposed to work this well. After like page 3, it finally got to the point to where like the subject matter was finally like Breaking Dawn was finally starting to like develop its own like thing, so it couldn't just slot into Mein Kampf all that easily anymore. But Stephanie Meyer, for whatever reason you ever see this stream, which I highly doubt.
Sorry.
It was funny.
I have read all of the Twilight books from Bella's perspective. I have seen all of the films.
Why?
They are, to me, the perfect encapsulation of accidentally hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now that I agree with. That I agree with.
They are so funny.
And tragic. They're actually really, really, really tragic books, and unintentionally so. I felt like I've only really seen the first of the films, and I just walked away feeling bad for Bella throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just felt depressed. I felt so depressed.
It gets worse. It gets so much worse.
I know. Oh, believe me.
Oh, did you need a rainbow too?
Yeah, I need one more.
So, anyway, so let's get here. So drink.
400 one,
whenever.
When
I vote on animal blood for drink. Absolutely.
Oh, geez. When a predator drinks blood from their prey, the sensation is pure ecstasy, and the predator gains sustenance. Drinking, choose all that apply. Preserved blood tastes like cellophane decay, but it will do. Synthetic blood tastes like candy, but barely curbs your hunger, and animal blood tastes like cat piss, and you must drink it by the gallon to have any relief from your hunger. Oh my god.
Animal blood is great. Because it's the reason why there's only one guy that drinks animal blood.
Yep. Okay. My vote's for that as well. Do we want to add any more? So like, okay, so animal blood tastes like cat piss. As someone who's had to clean up a house that had a cat peeing all over it, I've got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cat.
Yeah.
Let's drink it by the gallon. God. To have any relief from your hunger. All right. Are there any others we want to add? Like I think it would be funny if none of the others were true, but if you guys want to add more, Let's add more.
See, I was thinking something like synthetic blood will stop you being infected by the disease, but it doesn't curb your hunger at all.
So it like gives sustenance.
So you sort of have to drink it alongside human blood, but it will stop you having symptoms of vampire AIDS.
Gotcha. So synthetic blood protects you from the mark of Cain, but it doesn't satiate hunger at all.
Yeah.
Ugh. It does not taste like candy.
No. It's like drinking even less flavorful water. Like it is nothingness in a bottle.
I don't have enough. Shit.
It's like tasting stale water. Oh yeah. Yuck. Okay, I'm good with that if y'all are. So, all right.
But only one person knows how to make synthetic blood.
Yeah. All right. When you mimic your prey by eating their food and drink, you gain no sustenance at all, and it tastes like either bitter ashes of wormwood and lye or styrofoam packing peanuts and rots in your gut.
Bitter ashes of wormwood and lye.
Yeah.
It has to be.
No,
it's so good.
Right. Tastes like ashes.
Like that wormwood. Acrid smoke and ash. With an exception of wine, that still tastes normal. For no reason other than it's funny to have vampires drinking wine.
That tastes normal and can still get you drunk.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Because
red
magic.
Wine. No, specifically red wine.
Specifically red wine.
So it's like this weird delicacy that they're like, oh, do you have the old stuff? Do you have it? Okay, so that's done. So now I have kind of an idea of what's going on, and I think it's interesting that they have you. I think it's interesting that they have you do the vampire setup after, not before, after the NPCs, because like it feels like it just sort of feels very it flowed really nicely. All right, now we create characters. So now we need to talk about what we want to do. So we got the playbooks. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 playbooks in the core book. They are the devil, who uses sin and violence to dominate predators and prey. The nightmare, who performs crimson rituals and whose ichor enslaves prey. The puppet master, who pulls the strings and watches their minions dance. The sensualist, who tempts prey and feeds them their dark desires. And the wolf, who leads a pack of other predators, using them to intimidate rivals. Generally, from my understanding, PBTA games do not want you picking the same one.
Yeah.
So
I'll let you pick first, and I'll slot in with something else. Okay. I have a couple of different ideas. So,
Tasha, which one of those sounded all right to you? Oh shoot, I forgot to rant.
Let's go.
If you need a repeat of them, that's okay. Cal, can you jump on that if she?
I have the book up.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally be like, hey, by the way, viewing. No, you piece of junk. That's not what I want. Suggesting editing. All right, I'm trying to change the. Actually, I know how to change this. I'm pulling up my phone because I can do it on my phone. Sorry, guys, I forgot to free it up. Which one jumps out at you, Tasha?
Let's go with. Let's go with the sensualist.
Okay.
All right, everyone should just be able to get in now. I'm sorry about that.
Get in where, sorry?
The Google Doc. Sorry.
Ah, cool.
Okay, so the sensualist who tempts prey and feeds from their dark desires. And then what do you want to do, Cal?
Do I want to be a devil or a nightmare?
Oh.
I'm going to flip a coin.
1 second. Let me go look more into both, because
the devil is like the fighty guy who's very good at fighting other vampires, and the nightmare is like the cultist.
Yeah, see that those were good too. Like it was hard to choose.
I think I'm going to go with devil. Oh no, I have been playing a strong dude for a long time now. I'm going to go with nightmare.
Okay, I was about to say actually that would probably be perfect in this town because that would allow you to CYA all over the place. Because you have a literal cult. Like, that just makes sense to me. God. All right, so I trust you to print off your own playbooks. You are adults, and
I'm using Roll20 for mine. I'm boring.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to check and see it, like, I'm just not going to check you on this. You either do it or you don't. All right, so let's see here. Introduce your predator into the community. So pick a playbook. You can either be a plebeian or a pariah. So
I would like to be a plebeian.
Yes.
No,
it's perfectly fine. So a plebeian or a plebeian or whatever, Tasha, is either a plebeian basically.
Yeah, I read.
Okay. Sorry.
No, I want to be a plebeian.
Yeah, I'm about to say you get hunting grounds.
They're not good hunting grounds, but we have them.
Let's put it this way: when we're doing the lore, I already typed up a character.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. Sweet. So in that case, let's put the notes. All right. So as usual, everyone else is running circles around me, which is perfect, and that's how it should be.
It's our absolute genius.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Tasha is always kicking my ass, and that's probably for the best. I forgot to grab a pencil. All right, so you guys can see all the NPCs. You guys have to. So we're gonna get to that in a minute. So we need to set your starting humanity to humane, callous, or monstrous. Now, here's the deal. I don't know who knows this and who doesn't, so I'm just assuming no one has read it, even though I know I know Cal's read it, like has played this game 3 times, but just but I don't know what Tasha's done. So if Tasha's read this, she can say so, and we can just move on with our lives. But if not, that's fine too. You can either be humane, which means that you actually feel some need to cultivate a meaningful relationship with your prey. You can be callous, where they're property.
I'm going callous. I'm just saying.
Okay, callous. Cool. So your humanity is set to 2.
My max blood is 12, and starting blood is
9.
11.
7 plus it's 7 plus your humanity level.
Okay, so there that is. And then what were you going to pick, Cal, as far as
I think I'm going to go with humane.
Oh, all right.
The irony, specifically for the irony.
Nice.
A cult leader who actually likes people.
Right? Like, I don't want to hurt you, but I have to.
Or at the very least, I think I'm doing the right thing.
We can switch modes too.
Tasha's like, fuck them and leave them in the gutter. Who cares? It's amazing. Okay. So we've got that. So we've got. I need a character name for your character, Tasha.
I'm going. It's gonna my character's gonna be Nyx Vesper.
It's gonna be what?
Nyx Vesper.
Nyx Vesper. Okay, all right. All right. So we got all that. So we got James and Nyx. All right. Each player. All right. Each player exchanges a debt. So, here's what. Enough to get the gist. It doesn't say if it should be major or minor. However,
so the book says you have a major and a minor. So
right.
I just wrote out both just to be on the safe side.
Normally it's or at least the way I've played it previously is you owe someone a major debt and someone owes you a minor debt.
Okay. So you two need to figure that out. That's not for me to determine.
It can be between us. It can also be between other NPCs.
Oh, sure, but like each player exchanges a debt. Sorry, to me that reads off as y'all two figure out what you owe each other. But we don't have to do it that way. So given the map that we have here, you can declare who you want to owe and who you owe them what. Grab a pencil so that way I can put y'all on here. Let's see here. Pencil.
I owe Nyx. Do you want to say we owe each other a minor debt?
Yeah, we can. I can just change your name on this one, and I can the minor debt I have written out is I covered for somebody because his accidental feeding inside their shared territory.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so James, you owe Nyx a minor debt because
Nyx covered for one of his feedings accidents inside their shared territory.
Cool.
That's what I have written out.
I owe Nyx a minor debt for covering for me in shared territory. Nice. Then, sorry, I am also copying all of the
sure, no, you're good.
At the same time. Oh, that's wrong. There we go. That's better.
Okay, so James owes Nyx, and then also Nyx owes James. So like these are two different things. Okay.
For what do I owe you for?
What do you want me?
I think I might be relatively new to town.
Okay. So you stumbled in brand new.
Actually, maybe I came in with the Dimitri.
Ha. Is that your major debt?
I think so.
So Dimitri save you from the Inquisitors?
Yep.
So my major debt, you can switch, I guess, Priya, whatever lady of the house is. I wrote down I owe my major debt to so-and-so after she protected them from being handed over to hunters following a disastrous masquerade feeding.
I think it might be the other way around. I think Dimitri owes me for saving him from the vampires, and I think my major debt is owed to Thomas Aitchison for allowing us to hide out there.
Okay. Oh Lord, you do not want to see how this mech is looking. Okay, what did you say before, Tasha?
Oh, I said we can add in one of. I wrote a name because like I just went off the playbook and made
Yeah, sure.
the whatever, and I just inserted names. We can change them or not.
Yeah,
But I
sure.
wrote down for my major debt. I said Nix owes a major debt to so and so after so and so protected them from being handed over to the hunters following a disastrous masquerade feeding.
Okay. Probably it would be either Tom. I would think it could be Thomas or Paul or Veronica or Jane. I mean, any one of them could have done that very feasibly. Not so much Kelvin. Kelvin's just not like Kelvin doesn't have enough power to actually like do anything like that.
Okay, so I'll just put Thomas. Right now, I just have Lady Seraphine. So,
All right, so Thomas Atchison, saved 5 from hunters. All right.
Thomas is coming across as a very nice guy.
Yes. Been wronged, and been unjustly wronged by his bitch ex-wife and by his bitch wife. He just has bad taste in women. It's just all there is to it. He didn't do anything wrong. Always the women's fault. They're the ones that are wrong. That's just how it is. Let's see here. How status changes. Okay. So what else needs to be done here for making a character? That is an upside down hanging penis that I just flipped across.
we have to identify which one's our maker because that's what it says on.
Yes, I'm getting yes. James, are you? I don't think you have a PC. Maybe you're chosen or make. You both agreed to it. If none of the characters appeal to you, talk to the GM about that. So I think it would make the most sense if Dimitri was James' maker.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. This. All right. Who do you want to be your maker, Nix?
Right now I just put Thomas.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Thomas gets around.
It made sense. It made sense if.
Right. Yep.
It kind of made sense because it's like maybe he didn't know I was his.
Just so you guys know, I am recording.
And then going in and owing him for a debt for protecting, like.
Yeah. Yup. So the next question is, are you rebellious or are you docile? So if you're rebellious to your maker, the GM creates a grudge for your maker that's aimed at you. You are now their rival. Or if you are docile, add a new minor debt to the R map that you owe your maker in return for their tutelage. Say how they've helped you. So, rebellious or docile?
I'm gonna go rebellious.
Okay. That's interesting. Rebellious. So you owe him big time, but you've been a massive pain in his backside. Geez. Okay then. And then for you, James, what do you got?
I am definitely rebellious. I am probably the reason we got found out. I think that's why there's the grudge.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so you owe him a minor. Did he like get you out? I mean, like it can't be major, but
I got him out.
But you
But-
owe him a minor.
Yeah, so he owes me a minor for saving him from the vampire hunters. I owe him a minor because I got him involved with the vampire hunters.
What could go wrong? Oh my god, this map is terrible. Okay. Now we get to describe the hunting grounds. Which I need to go do that really quick. All right, so the big one, which you guys cannot get access to, because if you tried to get access to it, Thomas would kill you, is Mar Hill. Mar Hill is the boarding school. And there are parts of that boarding school that are very, 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 very definitely unconsecrated ground. He owns the school.
Yep.
He owns the school. Kids go there. Some kids do not come out. No one talks about this. No one.
It's fine, I'm sure.
It's fine. It's
fine.
So he gets like, well, that's where Thomas gets nasty, isn't it? He gets to go and prey on young children. It's like, up to teenagers, basically. Don't piss him off.
Fine.
It'll be fine. He might sire a few more children that way. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Where the hell is the feeding ground? Hunting grounds. Where is it? Hunting grounds. All right, so your statuses, both of your statuses are at 1. Hunting grounds. All right. However, there are a few spots where you could probably hunt and it would be fine because it's old money, and this is the thing that kind of covers it up. Like, outsiders don't know these rules, right?
Yeah.
Like, people at the college and even people at the monastery wouldn't necessarily know what's going on in the town, because why would they? Like, the higher ups at the monastery, because there is an actual monastery on the college grounds. So the college grounds themselves are on consecrated grounds. Like, it's not like the college itself is mostly off limits, because there's not one but 2 churches right there on the property, and they do things to bless everything. So you're not going there. However, there is the tour circuit, because this is one of the few towns where people come specifically to go to haunted houses, like Scratching Sally.
Yeah.
Like, there are buildings.
Manor and...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And like, I actually worked at a place that opened up deliberately, where there used to be a prostitution ring, and if you went into specific parts of the building, you could feel the temp drop. Like,
yep.
Like the place was haunted. Like, I'm not even like there were specific places where you're like, why is this like 3 or 4 degrees colder than the rest of the building? We're literally up in the attic. Why is the attic so cold? That doesn't make any sense. Like that spot right over there is cold. Like, so there would be so let's look up because there's definitely like
I was thinking for my hunting grounds, having I saw on the map the Benedictine Bottoms, the bush area to the northeast. It's far away. It's very sparsely populated, but you did mention there was a hippie commune in the town.
It's not that there's a hippie commune. It's that there's a large homeless population in like if there's woods, there's a home. It's apparently a very, very, very large homeless population that nobody like talks about like at all.
Yeah.
They just live there. So if you're wanting that,
That's what I was thinking. Like in the bush there.
all right. So all right.
You don't have to give me that, but
No,
isn't
no,
it your choice?
It is, but I mean, like, hey, I'm fine with that. So we're gonna go with the northeast woods. All right, we're gonna say that there's a. Where is it? 4. Okay, so that's going to be. It is meager because they don't like stay put. Meager.
Distant, I would assume, because it is quite a fair way out.
It's quite distant. Like people go there to hide.
Yeah.
And then of course I don't even think they'd be inattentive.
They're probably pretty oblivious or inattentive though. Or at least the rest of the population is on them.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what that means. Okay, yeah. Inattentive. So all right, so we've got that. So that's for James. Okay. For Nyx. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the map. So you could pick another wooded area if you wanted to, but there are honestly spots inside of the town where like the big thing about this town, if we were to run it as a vampire town, is that literally anyone who's local is in on it. Like, Thomas Atchison has been there for a long fucking time. He has built himself this little hidey hole that literally nobody else comes and bothers him about. He doesn't go out and make trouble for anyone in the outside world. They don't bother him. He doesn't touch anyone from the college, so they don't really know or care. Which means that, like, Tasha, you're a lot of places where you'd be like, that wouldn't work. Actually, it probably would, because the cops ain't coming. Because as soon as they're told, hey, the following things are at the crime scene, they go, we don't mess with.
I mean, that could work because I went off the haunted house stuff because, like, who's gonna report someone's missing? Oh, I don't know. They're drunk and scared.
Right.
Oh no, they just wandered off.
The other thing that is not talked about in those guidebooks, and I know this because I lived there, it's that there's like at least one decrepit building on almost every block.
Mm-hmm.
And these places, when you walk by them, the hair on your arm stands up. It's a creepy ass town in that like I mean, if you actually get out into the neighborhoods, you're like, how long has that house been like that? And they all shrug. So like there's dumb kids that go out and check all this, like there are people out and about doing things in the town all the time. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just pick a neighborhood. You could just pick a couple of blocks where like there's a haunted house and people are poking around and like,
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so we'll just call it the neighborhoods. Now, the real problem is if you go after if you go after a tourist. That's what Thomas is going to come down on. He's going to come down on tourists and college students. They're off limits because as soon as you start touching them, people from the outside world start caring. And like he could smooth it over, but he'd much rather just throw you out. So It's meager, not because of like a lack of prey, because there's plenty of people, but just because available prey is smaller.
That's probably what you protected me from. I probably saw some stupid tourist guy walking through the bush.
You're like,
Yeah.
no, he's not local. He's not local. Don't do that. They'll come looking for him. The law turns a relatively blind eye. So like, don't pick on kids with like rich parents, and you'll be fine. Just pick on some of the. But it gets
No, you recruit the rich kids.
also true. You absolutely do. And then, of course, distant, not literally. It's not literally distant, but you have to go a fair ways to. Oh boy. Hi. Okay, so those are the hunting grounds. So Nyx is mostly inside of the town in some of the residential areas because like there are spots where the college students live, and they're generally right by the college. And then there's spots where they don't go. There just aren't. There's just not stuff generally available. So you can just kind of do that right underneath their noses. Okay, cool. And then let's see here. So we got that. Those are very difficult to both of those are very difficult to defend for obvious reasons. Extremely difficult to defend. And there's probably multiple people who kind of come in and out, and they kind of own it. There's definitely people who don't own your hunting ground, and you definitely would be unhappy with them. But if someone's like, oh, I've seen you feeding here before, and you've been here for forever, it's fine. Versus, who the hell are you? You don't come here.
What? Yeah. Yeah, the drones. Yeah.
Preparing for the game. Why the hell can't I find my stuff anymore?
We can switch. That's why I said we can switch modes.
Yeah, because I just need to get to mom.
Okay. Where the
So
hell?
is Thomas a patrician or a princeps?
He's a princeps. He's technically in charge.
Let's go.
So it's not like there's one princeps in Kansas.
Vader.
No.
Okay, cool.
He is a princeps in the same way that like the late stage Eastern Roman emperor was an emperor.
Yep.
Inside of his domain, that's absolutely true. You better not fuck with him. But as soon as you get outside of his neighborhood, which is not very big,
right,
it doesn't mean anything.
I might do it.
Why can't I find my session 0 stuff anymore? I just lost it. That's fantastic. All right. First session. That's why. Because I've been off by 10 pages the whole time. That's not the book's fault. That's my fault. Being a dumbass. Okay. Create their characters. All right. So is there anything else you need to do with the characters? What am I missing? Am I missing anything?
I don't think so, no.
Let's see here. What do you think, Cal? I think we got it.
I think we've got everything.
Okay. All right. And
the only thing is the status of the other vampires. Like, I assume Veronica, Jane, and Paul are all, what are they called? Patricians?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot.
Well, don't worry about it. Go get to bed.
Only because as a nightmare, I need to blackmail one of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Dimitri Dimitri's just in town, but he is a patrician. He's definitely powerful enough to like he was able to get all the way over from Russia. He is not without power. Okay, so let's resolve that really quick. All right, so you got the nightmare, blackmail, the sensualist. Is there anything on there that I need to know about? Bacchanal. Okay, nope. Okay. Right, and you need to so I put all their statuses in here inside of the Google Doc. Yeah, and Thomas is the princeps. Okay. 145. So now we've got that. Now we've got everything made up, and this has been the status quo for God knows how long. Let's end the session by figuring out which one of them dies. We're going to kill one of them. We're going to kill one. And it's not going to be a small one either.
So there's 6 vampires. We should probably roll a d6.
Yeah. Somebody roll me a d6.
6 vampires other than us.
Yeah, 1, 2. So Thomas is 1, Veronica's 2, James 3. Yep, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 4. 1, 2, 3. Kelvin is the one who dies.
He's the plebeian, though. Huh.
I can roll it again.
Yeah, re-roll it. That one wouldn't.
A 1, Thomas.
Oh shit! Oh, that wouldn't be good at all. Oh no. Okay. Oh damn. Okay, that cooks my brain, which means we should do it.
Okay.
Oh damn it. Let's see here. Where is the crisis stuff? Where did it go?
It's the playing a one-shot or convention game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, starting a session with a move.
Okay.
Nighty-night.
Yep, under mysterious circumstances. Died under mysterious circumstances. Oh my dear lord. That's like...
Predators who owed the victim 1 or more major debts are suspected of foul play. So I am suspected of foul play.
You both are. Both of you are.
All right, Vader's going to the map.
Okay.
Because of major debt to Thomas.
What? How many batteries do we have?
1.
1. Where did you find yours?
He's been around for a while. That's not good.
If the victim was a maker, they're chosen as suspected of foul play.
Oh dear lord, Nix,
So that's a double up for Nix.
I found yours over where you're at.
Okay. Tasha, you tracking this?
Yes.
Okay.
Predators who owed the victim 1 or more minor debts are expected to clear their names by providing the princeps evidence of their innocence or another predator's guilt.
Dead. But the princeps is dead. It's just chaos.
Yep.
Like
I assume, considering Veronica has the quote-unquote cure, she would be the one who steps up as leader.
I would assume she would. So we are going to assume that she will try.
Yeah.
We will assume that she will try. So yeah, that's hilarious. That's not good.
Then the princeps offers all other predators a minor debt to provide material evidence or a major debt for providing evidence leading to a conviction.
Oh no. This is something
that's not happening.
Different. This is something completely different because essentially the one person who is keeping the whole ecosystem afloat for actually over 100 years is gone. That means that that means that like the tour
Out we
places
go.
are now like the hotels where a lot of people come and stay that you're not supposed to
We're
touch.
gonna have to get them a little out of time.
You guys are gonna have
No
to,
one's doing that. No one's watching that anymore.
Yep.
Nobody's enforcing anything.
I can just
But that also means that like the humans who
There's no way
know
out of here.
can now like make a move.
just
Yeah.
I'll keep him distracted,
This is going to be great.
bitch.
Jeez. Okay. All right. So we are going to pick up on Sunday, your Monday, right? Your Monday?
Yes.
Okay, your Monday. Tasha, we're going to pick up on Sunday.
Okay.
And we're going. So what have you been keeping track?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So come.
It's gonna be the same time Sunday, right?
Yes, and
10 o'clock.
hopefully, hopefully the youngest doesn't nap for an absurd amount of time again. She just goes for whole weeks, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, no, I've got a really messed up map. We are going to call it an evening because I'm going to finish cleaning up this kitchen, and then this Sunday or Monday for Cal, we're going to hit the ground running, and we're going to have you guys start scheming.
Death cometh.
Yeah, Thomas being dead is just like,
Awesome.
well, let's see. Yeah, no, everyone's fucked because he was keeping the whole operation together with shoestrings and duct tape, and he's gone now, so that's not good. Anyway,
All right, well, then I'll see you guys Sunday.
sounds
We will
good.
see you in a couple of days.
Yep.
Buzz.
Bye.
Bye.